going on, Fortnite fans? My name is Not Look the Notable, and in this video, I'll drop Classified Canyons 20 times. Classified Canyons is a completely normal area on the Fortnite map. The government said so. And no matter what you think, ignore that little triangle in the middle of the map. That's a naturally generated structure. In all seriousness, this is an area where a lot of people are going to land, so expect to fight. And it's because this area has so many secrets, mobility, and weapons that you can use for the rest of the match. Yeah, I decided to try out these kinds of videos for Fortnite since the Notable guy was too busy playing Minecraft. So, enjoy these 20 drops. Like and subscribe, please. Game 1. It doesn't seem to be that full of people. I decided to play it safe this match and landed into little houses nearby. These little houses are spread throughout the desert and have some decent amounts of loot. That doesn't matter this match. I completely potatoed my inventory and accidentally jetpacked. I've just realized right now that Jonesy looks so damn depressed in the modern defaults. Like, he doesn't even do his goofy smile anymore, man. What happened? Alright, game 2 and... Oh yeah. I forgot about that. This is Fortnite's new surfing mechanic. If you've never used it, it basically restricts the area where you're allowed to land in to just 1 POI, maybe 2 if you traveled fast enough. Luckily enough, I was able to be close enough to Classified Canyons to land there anyways. I found this fish stick just running around minding his own business before I started shooting him. He didn't build, just kind of run around. He had a crown, so he must be real. I finally managed to get my greasy little default hands inside of the actual classified area of the canyon. Whoopee! Yeah, it took me a really long while to actually get inside of the bunker area. Sorry for that. This is the little thing you saw at the entrance, a little underground base where there's a lot of loot, and most importantly, a vault that you can open. Unfortunately, it's the loudest sound ever, so all of California knows you're here. Or so I thought. Turns out not that many people push this specific POI. It is at the corner of the map. And you'll learn later that my strategy to use this POI is way easier than you think. And when you're done looting, you can activate the escape vortex to get out with glider redeploy. It's no steamy stack windpipe, but it's pretty good. Someone was snooping around the toy store's roof and I could just not let that stand. Some things just never change. You can just pump somebody, spray them down, and knock them. This is solos! Yes, I did hit the default dance on them. Oh, the humiliation. This man had a mythic AR. Let's go! Oh yeah, also there's the self-revive. Do not grab this in solos unless you want to be humiliated, please. I lived a peaceful life, you know, building for my life against people who are way better than me, and that guy just pumped me in the face, so I had to scram now. The guy gave me chase, but he had to use a zipline to get to me, which in Fortnite terms means that he's already dead. Notice I'm not using the Jug Jug. Jug Jugs are rare this chapter, so having one in the endgame is extremely useful. Oh yeah, this was a sweaty final circle. I got beamed out of the sky. He could smell the default fear in me and decided to push with all of his might. Did Jug Jug give me enough health to tank his SMG while I pumped him to death? Actually, scratch that, he would have never won. He had the lever action shotgun. 3 people remaining. Both of them had to push towards me, and I was trading blows with this boss guy until I fell to my death for 3rd place. Yep, that would hurt spiritually. I immediately left the game. Game 3 was also a surfing session, but I did manage to make it as well. Doesn't matter, I immediately got beamed to death. Decided to wear cane this match, I was just feeling it. Oh, it's another surfing session. Yeah, I'm not making it. Don't worry, it didn't add to the count. This is the real game 4. I noticed somebody immediately pushed the vault at the very beginning of the game. Huh. Might try that next game. Yeah, the person that was at the vault immediately pushed me with better loot. And yeah, game 5 I immediately pushed the vault and I did make it. It's a pretty good strat. Also, don't just go for the vault loot. There's plenty of chests and loot scattered throughout the bunker itself, and you really need to get those. Also, if you farm all the crates, chairs, and boxes scattered throughout the bunker, you can leave with full metal. That didn't matter. This guy killed me with just 2 builds! Oh yeah, pretty hard drop right off the bus, game 6. A lot of people landed near me. Despite that, I went to the vault early and it was empty. I mean, there was a rodent crawling around, wanted a piece of my loot, but I took care of it. Still, I managed to loot the vault and farm materials all the way up to max metal without a single person showing up. My best guess is that the loot is just not worth going down a bunker where multiple people might show up. I got shot through a wall by this ice dummy. Not even joking, look at the replay. I got shot through a wall I wouldn't have won anyway. This guy had a legendary OG pump. Not even in the vault. Game 7, I start with a purple pump. Oh yeah, I went around the whole thing exterminating any rats who were going to show up on my vault. Get out! Oh yeah, having a purple pump at nearly full metal, I'm basically indestructible. And I managed to buy myself a purple AR. Now I'm ready. I was just randomly shooting people until I realized there was somebody beneath me. Yeah, sure, he knew how to edit, but I have the power of good guns. I was trying to fight this guy randomly when 2 people started beaming me. I don't want to talk about it. I really don't. Couldn't even make it out of the desert game 8. Decided to rock Jonesy the first for game 9. Just know that smile is not on my face. I love third partying, don't you know that? I hid. Yep. You know, you could take this time to subscribe. While rotating to safe zone, I found these 2 fellas fighting it out. I wanted to join in. Oh, it was perfect. One guy already died, the other was injured. It was all just part of my plan. The final few circles were just a mad dash to the safe zone. I managed to get the high ground, but then I saw somebody going for higher ground and I had to do something about it. After a while, I managed to secure the even higher ground. The dude even had a chuck jug! Oh yeah, also 1v1. I managed to get this full chuck jug in the storm from a fallen boss earlier in the game. Oh yeah, high ground, nearly full chuck jug, nearly full mats. It was practically a free win. He did have a sniper, but modern Fortnite snipers don't even one-shot headshot anymore, so I was not worried whatsoever. I just kept getting the high ground, and he had to rotate towards me, so with a good pump and a spray, I won! Oh yeah, hit them with the default dance, the disrespect! Game 10, somebody invaded my home. Now I have to fight for my honor. Looking back at the footage, I am pretty sure that person did not see me sneak up on them. Welcome back, Season 6. But then some other guy decided to join me as well, and I just did not want to deal with that. But then immediately after, I had to deal with someone else. Well, that's Fortnite for you. I shit you not, this guy was chasing me for the whole match. Leave me alone, dude. My loot is not worth your time. I disappeared into the mountains, changed my name, and my entire identity. Hopefully he doesn't find me. After escaping a murderer, I became a murderer myself, and I managed to kill a Calamity. A real Calamity, not an OG knockoff people keep talking about. Alright, the storm is coming. Time to scramble. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, this match was just misfortune after misfortune. Here I got killed with a scar out of the sky. True humiliation. Game 11 and ooh yeah, purple pump right off the back. It's a sign. No. It was not a sign. Game 12, I saw this little peely chilling in the bunker. I'm sure he got that battle pass for free. I tried pushing this guy, thinking he was weak. Little did I know, it's a soccer skin. I was dead the moment we crossed paths. Stop! Please! Please! Game 13 was incredibly sweaty. I was getting jumped, sniped, and I even had to fight an Omega. I just wanted to mention the Omega as well. It's pretty weird seeing one these days. I decided to wear Peabody this time. Don't worry, this match is short. The one time I get no mobility out of the vault was the time I got jumped by 2 different people. With just a pistol and basically nothing else, I stood no chance. Game 15 was also a hot drop from the boss. It was hot! I almost died to a bot. What am I doing? Later on, I found this guy and he had a minigun. What? Luckily, I managed to... Oh, okay, he beat me. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's not fine! It's not fine! I have no clue who this guy was, but he was dominating the server. He clearly read the minigun manual. I was exiled underground for the rest of my days as a punishment for not facing the minigun. Despite that, I could hear the screams of others as they suffer with the minigun. Ironically, this man was murdered with a pistol of all things. I have no clue how. I wasn't the one who did it. This person tried to wingsuit to a higher area when we both beat him down, making it a 1 vs 1. I managed to get the high ground. I just had to keep it. I played it very, very aggressively as I had no heals to stay on the storm. The way this guy was fighting made me realize that he had no mobility whatsoever, so I took the high ground again. And yep, without any way to get up, I just beat him for that victory royale! Oh yeah, look at my building, look at my building! Look at it! Game 60, I tried to get away from this guy. Tried. Game 17, there was somebody hiding in the vault. I tried to get them, but they outsprayed me. Game 18, I had this guy on his toes, but he had the minigun, so I lost. Game 19, I decided to walk into a death trap of a fight, thinking I was going to beat them both. I deserve what I got. This is it. Game 20. I wish it lasted longer than it is. I just want to say that I had a lot of fun editing this video. It really made me think about how I played the game and what strats to use. Who knows, maybe I'll make more videos like these. It's just that they take a while to make. I struggled making 20 drops. I can't imagine doing 100 drops in a long time, but maybe I will. I'm just really sad Luke the Notable is just never going to play Fortnite again, or at least in a long time. But anyways, I really hope you subscribe and like the video. This took such a long while to make. And in case you're wondering, I died to a spray battle. What a terrible way to go. Anyways, see ya.